think I have a decision, and I'm gonna... I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna do it right and try to gain some more functionality out of this wall right here. I did build a cubby space down there, which is pretty rad. I was able to house shoes and whatnot, but I think I can do something better now that I've actually obtained a little bit more skill. When I originally did that, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just throwing pieces of wood together and tacking them in place and whatnot. That's what today's episode is going to be about. Tearing down this wall and starting from scratch. So, let's go. So I normally refrain from doing this. I use a lot of repurposed wood, but I'm out. So we're going to the Home Depot to scoop up some lumber. And I haven't done this in about a year and a half, so I'm wondering what the prices are actually going to look like. Because I'm hearing there's been an increase. So I'm looking for that sheet over there. I'm gonna end up ripping off the old wall and building a new template because the design has changed. So let's see what we can do. Clench my teeth, clear my throat. Words escape for nothing. It's Well, fortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting 2x2s from Home Depot today. Everything there was completely bent out of spec. So I attempted to go to Home Depot and get a couple supplies. I ran out of a lot of 2x2s that were left over, and I didn't really want to cut a brand new 2x4 or make them into 2x2s because that would be a waste. But I'm left with no choice. I think I'm gonna have to lose a lot of my interior functions, i.e. my lights. Because I don't want to short anything out. So I'm probably just going to disconnect entirely from shore power, which is pretty lame because I'm not going to have any music to listen to. Cue audio. Sometimes when I think how good this record could be, sometimes I think and I can barely breathe. Definitely happy I went with this choice. I feel bad that I did all this time and work a few months ago to get that wall up, but definitely looks a lot better opened up like that. But this opening right here lets in a bunch of light, and I think it's going to be a lot easier in the event of an emergency to hop right through here like so. And the same thing heading right back into Chappie. Get a good line of sight on the kids that are in the back. And we might sacrifice some R value, we might lose some cooling in the summer, but I really feel this is the best route to go, having this completely open. And we're in it. Most likely get a 2x2 straight across right here, get it mocked up, and I think I might have to redo this entire panel, actually. We spend months on end not writing a goddamn thing! Now we got this support all braced in. The reason why there's a gap right here is because this is where I'm going to run my electrical. The wires are going to come through here, exit through here, run through a channel, and then back through the cabinet. And they'll run through something like this, some kind of PVC tubing, because this is actually going to be the front step of the shower, and I want to make sure that it is water safe and watertight. Shouldn't see an issue with getting the electrical from here to this side of the RV. So now the sad part is undoing all of my electrical right here, pulling out all the circuits, all the switches, the fans, getting all that removed, and then pulling this entire sheet out and cutting a brand new one.
Lightheaded, high on possibility. The opportunity, it comes to the times like today. And each morning awake. Each morning awake with the song in my head that I forget.
So unfortunately I'm running out of battery, running out of daylight. I have no electrical functions in the RV right now. It's all used to live right there. Now it's kind of hanging out right here. Not sure yet, but we're gonna most likely have to pick up tomorrow. Feels pretty strange actually doing demo at this point and revamping a couple things, but you know, it's the cool thing about building something is you learn as you go, and certain things you did in the beginning might have made sense, and now after some experience you actually